Everyone, back at the Northampton Community College Fab Lab tonight, and we got another thing mounted. Let's get this bolt. Wait a second, something's wrong. That don't look like a bolt blank to me.
That's right. Tonight we're going to try something a little different. We're going to try a little spindle turning action. Something new that I haven't tried before. Getting everything mounted up onto the lathe between centers like normal. I'm taking a spindle roughing gouge and trying to form a, just get some of those rough edges off. This is a piece of poplar wood that I got from Lowe's. Just stopping to see if I'm getting those, those square, those corners smoothed out there. It's very different feel than bowl turning, I gotta tell you, because the grain is running end to end, as opposed to having something that's side mounted. So the way that I'm holding the roughing gouge, it's a bit different. I'm not going along with. I'm not really angling the bevel too much. I'm just trying to chisel things away. Again, stopping, adjusting the tool rest. Always stop your turning before you adjust your tool rest, unless you really know what you're doing. I also have a piece that's way too large. Watch here. Very important. It stopped that suddenly on me. What I thought was a parting tool might actually be a diamond cut tool. I'm trying to pry the tool out, and I'm loosening the tailstock so I can get this piece off the lathe. I mean, I did get the length that I wanted, so no real harm done, but again, I'm learning as I go. And this is the method that you would usually use to make like a table leg or a baseball bat or anything anything long and thin, rather than bowl shaped. What I am doing is I am actually trying to make a wand. I have a friend of mine that we my kids and I go and play Dungeons and Dragons every Friday night over at my friend Eric's place with his kids and a few other people. And the other night he watched, he dropped my boys off at home, and my wife and I just celebrate our 20th anniversary. And as a thank you for he's always hosting at Dungeons and Dragons at his house. So as a thank you, I just decided to make this wand for him. Just right now I'm testing out the grips to see see if I like the fit. So far so good. And we just keep going here with the wand itself. Stopping every so often to see what the shape is looking like. See how rough it looks. As I said, it's a very different feel from bowl turning. I'm trying to ride the bevel there, but since this is such a long piece, I'm not really quite getting the same angles on the tool that I normally get. But it's definitely fun learning, and I'm glad thank you for watching with me and trying to learn right along with me here. Please do not take this video as anything instructional. Like I said, this method is new to me. I really should take a spindle turning class. If you have a community college by you that does adult learning courses like this, take advantage of it, because they really are a great resource, and they have teachers who know what they're doing. Usually the cost is really manageable, and you'll learn a new skill, and it can be really rewarding. You might find something else that you love. It's not just bowl turning, not just spindle turning. A lot of these colleges have cooking classes. They have DIY classes. in the Fab Lab here, they have other classes about making guitars or other items in the wood shop, learning how to use a table saw, how to use a bandsaw, how to use all the the sanding tools, drill presses, what have you. This is just a very, very, very small portion of all the adult learning classes that they have to offer. They're programming classes. If you need to learn a new program like anything with Microsoft Office, or even SolidWorks for all you CAD files, CAD people out there, 3D designers and such. All right, so the wand is really starting to take shape now. So I'm sanding now. I have my new sanding discs, but for this, using the drill to operate the disc sander is not really feasible. So I'm just taking the sanding discs themselves and just working my way up the grits from 120. I'm only going up to, I think, 340. So it doesn't really need to be super smooth. Poplar is not a very hard wood to sand, so it's really quick to get to a nice smooth finish with this. And just so you know, I'm also starting a new Facebook page. I'll be getting a new website up and running called Gappa Tree Wood Turning. And if you're wondering what the heck is a Gappa tree, it's actually not a what, it's a who. My father's name is also Gregory, so when he was younger, his even younger cousin Mark couldn't say Gregory properly, and he would call him Gappa Tree. And it's a nickname that just stuck with him through the years. Anytime we had family reunions, family picnics, you could hear Mark shout from clear across the park, "Hey, Gappa!" And I became Gappa Jr. So when we were trying to figure out a name for this wood turning endeavor, we're going through all sorts of crazy names, and I'm thinking like Crooked Tree. My wife was thinking Splinters, and I thought, no one's gonna know what this means. She's like, "What is it?" I said, "How about Gappa Tree?" And she's like, "I like it." So what if they don't know what it is? You could explain it. They'll find out what it is, and it's personal. And so starting Gappa Tree Wood Turning. So look out for that Facebook page invite. I know I put out there this morning. I know a lot of people already started accepting the invite to it. Thank you very much. I'll be posting these videos on there as well as my regular Facebook page too, and YouTube and such. So keep look out for that in the future. I'm really liking the shape of this wand right now. Honestly, if I was able to go back and redo it, I would have made it a little bit longer. After I took it off the lathe, I realized it's a little bit on the shorter side, but you know what? First try. You could see the sanding disc just flew right out of my hand there. That's all right. I was done with that one anyway. So yeah, this is in 3D. Everything's flying at the camera. Now I'm taking the roughing gouge again and just trying to get a little bit more of a finer tip on it. And pretty soon we'll be parting this thing off the lathe. Again, I had to be very careful parting it off. There we go. There it goes. Flew right off. This time it didn't break though. It didn't crack. We're fine. So I brought it over to the belt sander. Got the ends of it rounded off. And this is the final piece.
Hi everyone, I want to thank you for watching again. I had a lot of fun making that video. I hope you enjoyed it. That's my goal. Hope it was a bit informative. I'm not ashamed to show the pitfalls and the mistakes and the messy hair. So whatever. I hope that adds a little something for you. Things to look out for. It's all part of the journey. You learn from the mistakes, and hopefully you get better as you go. So I still have this bowl available, and this is the one that from the previous video it had cracked. As you can see, it's been sanded down. The glue is dried. It's been sanded down. So this is up for sale for $30. So still up for grabs. I want to thank my friend Pat, my cousins Mary Jo, my Aunt Anna, my mom, everyone for and my buddy Jesse for helping support this by either buying a bowl or being the gracious recipients of one. Oh, my mother-in-law also, Nancy, although she doesn't really watch Facebook too much, but there you go. All the support has really been uplifting. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.